G'day guys, I'm just going to do a bit of a video on some feedback from the exam. Been going through and marking quite a few of the papers, and what I've noticed is there's a lot of B plus ratings, which is fantastic. Students are showing that they've got a really good understanding of the content, how to structure a stock standard essay, and I think that's because of the recipes that you've been taught about how to go about that. But in this video, I want to talk to you about how to get from that B plus to an A. And there's a couple of key things to do. What I'm going to focus on is the first question that a lot of you did, which was the federalism question. If you have a look on the board, it's describe Australia's federal system of government and critically analyse the impact of high court decisions on the division of powers and other influences such as referendums. Now, to get an A, it's not just about turning up, writing down the essay that you want to write. It's about really working out what the questions are asking you, looking at the key terms and using those terms in your response. So if we were to look at this as a model, obviously the first part is about the description. Now, in any essay, a description is it's the minor, it's the thing that we want to cover briefly. So if I was walking into an exam and this was a question, I would write briefly for the description. So briefly describe Australia's federal system of government. A lot of you did that really well. You talked about key features, the constitution, etc. So that wasn't an issue. You isolated that in a paragraph by itself. What we then need to look at is the second part, and this is the most heaviest weighted part, which is about looking at the impact of high court decisions and the division of powers on the division of powers compared to other influences such as referendums. Now, a lot of you looked at this and thought, okay, great, we can talk about a whole heap of different ways that the division of powers can change. So we've got high court, we've got referendums. A lot of you added referrals and fine. But as I said, to get from a B to an A, we really need to look at how we use words in this and also the weighting of it. Where a lot of people went wrong is they just said, high court, referendums, referrals, fantastic. We're going to put these in. We're going to talk about them in any order, any structure. But we've got to think, what is the key thing that's being mentioned here? And by far is this term impact. So not influence, it's not way, it's not how, it's the impact of high court decisions. And then the second part is the compared to. So the impact of high court decisions, might call that cases, on the division of powers compared to referendums, referrals, etc. So it's not just about going, I'm going to talk about referendums for a paragraph, I'm going to talk about referrals for a paragraph, I'm going to talk about high court decisions for a paragraph. It's about focusing on this, on the high court decisions, and then saying, okay, from here, let's compare whether referendums are as significant or have as big an impact, because that's using the words, or referrals have as big an impact. As I said, you did really well with the content stuff, so you talked a lot about the broadening of powers, broadening of interpretation. So through the cases like engineer's case, etc. You did really well with that. The other way is about that really well. Some people separated that into its own paragraph, but that's high court decisions that have led to that. So once again, the real important thing is to pick out the words, impact, look at what the weighting is, because it's not just turning up and doing the response that you want to do. It's about answering the question that's in front of you, putting in conclusions as you go.